doing, everybody? Hosting this show. I guess I'm gonna clap. He said bitches too much, huh? That's offensive. I hate when people say bitches. Like, I follow the Chris Dogger rule of comedy. He told me one time, you don't call bitches bitches. It's very good advice. Very good advice. Very good advice. So I hate this whole ish thing. You guys have used that before. It's like, oh, I'll be there around 10-ish. I'll be there around 10-ish. It was like, oh, how was the date last night? It was good-ish. I don't know if you're a man or a woman, by the way. Sorry about that. Anyways, I hate that ish. You know, it's too vague. It's too vague. I'm joking. I obviously know. I'm turned on either way. But anyways, I hate this whole ish thing. It's too vague. Like, stop using ish. Be serious about what you're saying, you know? If you're going to be there at 10, be there at 10, you know? Like, you could use anything to be that vague. Like, you know, I'm circumcised, but I love pork. Does that make me Jewish? A little Jewy, but a little Jewish, you know? And I don't go to synagogue, but I love those hats. Does that make me Jewish, you know? I only wear the hats just for when I go to a bank, actually. When I go to a bank, I'm like, I want a loan. What type of loan do you want, Mr. O'Shea? That sounds Irish, but that hat seems like you're Jewish. You can have all the loans you want. Take all the credit. It's great. It works. It works. I know. I thought it'd be better, too. I'm judging myself, too. And you're leaning really forward. You're like, this guy's a fucking asshole. I'm going to get really close and judge the fuck out of it. That's fine. I'm used to that shit. Credit, like, I actually work for a collections department now, which is ironic because I don't answer restricted calls at all. I owe too many people money. Like, fuck that shit. Can't risk it. And like, I work for a collections department. I call like Americans that like have bad. They owe debt. I guess I don't know. I don't even know what it's called because I don't pay them. And I'm like, hey, sir, you have to pay this. You have to pay this debt. You owe this money. And Americans, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. They're like, fuck that. I don't care. I'm like, you get bad credit. He's like, I'll just wait 7 years. Then it'll restart. I'm like, word? Really? I wish I knew this like back when I had my first girlfriend, because she was like all like successful and had like a parent with a job, you know. She was balling. She was balling, you know. And she was always like, you don't care about your credit. Like, aren't you a man? Don't you want a house? If I had this information back in the day, I'd be like, yeah, I am a man. Yeah, I want a house, and I'm going to get that house like a man. I'm going to wait 7 years till my credit resets like Nintendo, like click, I'm back in the house game. Give me all the credit and I'll wear a yarmulke. It'll be perfect. It'll be perfect. Like, I'm 27 years old. I'm doing comedy in front of a row of girls that couldn't give a fuck about me, you know? Like, I'm broke, that's what I'm saying. The only credit I'm worried about is with my drug dealer, and I have A1 credit with him. Pay him every week. I can go get an ounce of heroin tonight. You down? You down? You down? I can do that. I got A1 credit. A1 credit. So I was thinking about rape the other day. I was like, how can I get away with this? You know? Sounds like a good idea. And rape's not funny. Rape's not funny. Unless, you know, I was thinking about the way rape could be funny is if you rape someone by making him rape you. You know, like I go to parks and hide around a tree, and when one dude's walking by himself, I jump out, knock him in the head with a vase, because I carry vases around with me, and then I hit him in the head, I'm like, rape! And then he knocks out, and then I just go and like fucking like fumble his dick around until it's hard, and then just like, I rape his dick with my asshole. And I'm like, yeah, and then I fight him off when he's asleep in case anyone's like coming by, and then I'm like, oh my god! Like, I've been raped by like 17 knocked out dudes. It's ridiculous. I got caught once and he tried to charge me, but I'm like, whose dick was in whom's ass? Whom's? That's what I say. So I was having some sex the other day. You know, that sex that sometimes people have, you know? And my girl was just like, are you thinking about another woman? And I was like, well, yeah, you know, I'm ADD. I was thinking about another woman. I was thinking about, like, the light switch. And I was thinking about a butterfly. Like, what do you want from me? I'm thinking about everything except this sex, you know? How did I get this pussy? How on the light switch. I know. I did that before and it got the exact same reaction. But I was having some sex the other day. Yeah. Whatever, you know, and I like to treat my ladies good, you know. So I was going down on my girl, you know, like that means like eating the pussy. I was doing that, but I had a little cold. I was eating a Halls. I was sucking on a Halls cold medication cough thing. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Robbie's like, yes, I fucking love the Hall shit. I love the Hall shit. When your titties hanging out and everything. I can tell you're circumcised. I can tell you're Jewish. You see your titties. But I was going down, and like she didn't really know that I was going. Like she didn't know I had Halls until I came back up, and I started making out with her. But I put the Halls out before, and she's like, "You're eating the Halls?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "That burned." I was like, "I didn't want to give your pussy a cough. Am I right?" So I'm not so good at the sex. I'm not so good at the sex, which is, and I'm glad I have a girlfriend now because girls used to use me for sex. I know that's shocking. Thanks for that hearty laugh there. That very. Like girls used to use me for sex, and like I'd go to a bar, and like girls would just pick me up because I guess like I get blackout, and I guess this is a sexy move for women. I'll just be against the wall, and girls just pick me up, put me in their back pocket, and use me for a dildo later. I'd wake up in the morning not knowing where the fuck I am. I'd have to like walk out of the place and look for like landmarks and shit. And I didn't even get to sleep with them. I was always on the cot at the end of the bed. You know, like they didn't even want to cuddle me. It was fucking bullshit. Stop using me, ladies. Stop using me. Like I think it's my sex life is kind of like I equate my sex life to a amusement park, like a really shitty amusement park, but with an amazing playbill. Like the playbill has like Ferris wheels and roller coasters and cotton candies, and then when you show up, it's really one of those amusement parks that were set up overnight in front of a Walmart and shit. It's really unsafe. Like the roller coaster is just like clicking around. It's like, oh my god, this isn't safe. There's just like one bumper car just like fumbling around by itself. You hit yourself on the fucking wheel, but you can't sue because there's no money. I'm basically saying that girls treat me like Santa Claus. They put out milk and cookies for when I'm done and hope I'm not there in the morning. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous, you know? Like, I'm not good at the sex. Like, I treat sex like how pigeons treat food. Have you ever seen a pigeon, like, just bite around on the ground for food? Sometimes they pick up, like, a cigarette butt and they spit it out. Like, I just jam. That's what I do. I just jam. Hopefully find something. But then I read the Cosmopolitan magazine. One of those Cosmo things are like, yo, dude. Slow it down. Those were the exact words that fucking struck home. So now I treat sex like a chess match. Take it slow. I'm like, BAM! BAM! And it's great because it lasts like 4 hours and I always go first because I'm white.